Hi everyone, it's Sloan Rhodes. I wanted to talk to you today about treating others or feeling as though you're being treated as though you are a problem to be solved, or treating another as though they are a problem to be solved. And this came up this week with a client, and I think it's especially apropos as we go into the holidays, because we are either thinking of family more or we are actually physically spending time with family more. And very often there's at least one family member who we feel as though they need our help, they're a problem, needs to be fixed, or they ask something of us and we see that as some failing on their part, or the reverse is true. We are asking something of another and they see us as a problem to be solved. And it's very difficult to treat another as though they are a problem to be solved, and for that person to feel as though they are a blessing to you or a gift upon the planet Earth if they are feeling all that judgment from you. And the same goes for you. It's very difficult if someone is looking at you and thinking, oh, that person needs to be solved. They are a problem. They are a big problem to me. They need too much from me. They want too much from me. And if you are feeling that way, you're not going to feel as though you are a blessing to that person, or that you are a gift upon the planet Earth, as we all are. You know, we're all here for a reason, right? We're all here to bring something of value. We already are of value just by our very existence, and the ways that we choose to emanate that out is a gift to the Earth, in whatever form that takes. So I wanted to bring this up because I wanted to bring some awareness to it. The difference, how different it feels to feel as though you are a problem to somebody or you are a blessing to somebody. Because if someone is treating you as though you are a problem to be solved, it makes it almost impossible for you to see the other person as a blessing. Right? Suddenly it's just problem upon problem, problems, you know? And so if you can, begin to play with this a bit more. If you find that someone is treating you as though you are a problem, or you ask for something, or you have needs, sometimes in families there's an unspoken contract, sometimes it's spoken, that if you have needs, you are somehow meant to feel guilty or ashamed of having needs. And sometimes you just need a little help and your family members judge you as not being capable, or whatever their judgments may be. But truly, they are in judgment of themselves, you know, at a deeper level. But let's just go back to this idea that you are feeling as though you are being treated as a problem. Begin to shift your focus a little bit on how you see the other person. Because invariably, when someone sees you as a problem, you in turn have a problematic relationship with that person. So they are becoming a problem as well. So see if you can shift it to, am I open to seeing this other individual as a blessing to me, teaching me lessons, helping me hold more sense of honor and love and respect for myself, no matter what they show me, you know. It's not easy. I'm not saying this is something easy, but it's something to bring into your awareness. So as you bring it into your awareness, you can begin to work with it and heal it and play with it more. It just becomes lighter as opposed to creating a dense kind of feeling around yourself. And if you are looking at someone else's needs or just their existence as being a problem to you, you can ask yourself, you know, am I open to seeing where I might be holding some judgment about myself? Is there a place within myself where I am also withholding love from myself, where I am sitting in judgment and feeling that I am problematic in some way? Again, it's not easy, and I'm not saying you have to do it in the moment. Of course, in the moment you do the best you can to get through circumstances and situations and interactions with others that are difficult. Try not to get triggered, you know, or maybe you do get triggered, but later, you know, when you're in a more open, reflective place, you can begin to ask these kinds of questions. Just by asking the question, just being open to the possibility that there is another way that feels more loving to the heart, that feels a little softer and more giving, you begin to shift patterns without trying so hard to shift patterns. So it's kind of a different way to explore it and play with it than maybe you're used to. And it's a very sort of gentle way. Many times we feel like we need to take a hammer in there and solve the problem. Well, sometimes that might work, but usually everyone feels pretty bruised with that kind of approach. So anyway, I hope that you find this helpful on some level. Again, it's yours to explore. There's no right or wrong, but it did come up this week, so I thought I would just make a short video and talk to you a little bit about it and begin to introduce it into the conversation. Rather than looking at people, usually family or friends, as problems to be solved, interactions or dynamics that need to be solved, you can begin to take a breath and recognize where you can be a little bit more open. Even if you're the one who's being treated as though you're a problem, you can ask yourself, well, am I seeing them as a blessing, or am I seeing them as a problem? How am I not necessarily perpetuating, although that does tend to occur, but how am I locked in to this dynamic, to this dance? And where can I take a step back and begin to create a new dance that feels lighter and less sticky and brittle? So anyway, I hope that you find that helpful, and I will see you on the next video. Again, all of my videos are available on the audio podcast. There are links below so you can listen to them rather than just watching them here on YouTube. And if you'd like a private appointment or a video appointment, you can go to my website, sloanerhodes.com. Much love to you all.